Welcome back. With today's advances in science, cosmetic procedures are getting more and more sought after each day. Some opt for cosmetic procedures to defy time, others to correct a natural flaw. But there are those who take these procedures to the extreme. Today, new fusion science and new fusion nature clash as we explore 10 bizarre human traits, both natural and unnatural. Meet Kim Goodman from Chicago, Illinois. Kim has a bizarre natural trait. She can make her eyeballs protrude from her sockets by over 12 millimeters. Having only uncovered this talent of sorts later in life after being hit over the head with a hockey mask, Kim is now a world record holder and has even appeared on The Late Show. Kim is not alone in this talent. John Doyle of Liverpool, England, recently shot into the spotlight after his eye-popping video went viral. He attempted to beat Kim's world record, but unfortunately, Guinness officials didn't have a long enough apparatus. It is believed he popped his eyes a whopping 14 millimeters. Continuing on the eye theme, we move on to Valery Smagly from Kiev. Notice anything different about him? Valery believes he has the longest eyelashes in the world, measuring in at an astounding 3 inches. He says he noticed their increased length after changing his diet and thinks the key to their transformation could earn him a fortune, so won't reveal his secret superfood. Causing his eyelids to become sore and interfering with his vision, Valery plans to cut his luscious lashes, but not before visiting the Guinness World Records Centre for an official measurement. According to the Guinness Book of Records, the longest eyelash ever recorded were 2.75 inches long and belonged to American Stuart Muller's left upper eyelid. Meet 27-year-old German model Myra Hills, who models under the name of Basheen. At 5 foot 6 inches, Myra is on the small side for a model. Only in height, that is. Take a look at the full picture. Basheen's breasts are a mammoth 32Z cup, with each implant containing an enormous 10 litres of saline solution and weighing over 9 kilograms each. Once a petite 32A cup, Myra believes she has the world's largest augmented breasts. Annie, better known by her pseudonym Norma Stitz, also has enormous breasts. As opposed to Basheen, Annie's breasts are 100% natural. Norma claims her assets are not always a blessing, as she is often taunted by strangers. Norma Stitz is a website entrepreneur and a fetish model. Her stage name is a wordplay on the phrase enormous tits. Her breast size is said to be a whopping 102 triple Z, and each of her breasts weighs around 56 pounds. Meet Jason, a character you definitely wouldn't want to bump into at night. But don't worry, there isn't much risk of that. Jason is currently serving 22 years in prison for the shooting of a police officer. Jason's dark actions are represented in his body modifications. He's tattooed his entire right eyeball black. Another fan of extreme tattooing is Miss Christina. In an attempt to look like a vampire, Miss Christina gave herself a scary new look. To achieve this look, she ventured into the world of tattoos, metal horns, and permanent fangs. Although she may look scary, Miss Christina is actually a lawyer who devotes her time to helping domestic violence victims. Meet 24-year-old Michelle Kobeck. In her efforts to get the smallest waist in the world, she only takes her corset off to shower, even choosing to sleep in it. Her natural 25-inch waist has now shrunk to 21 inches, and with the corset in place, she can get it down to as little as 16 inches. However, her extreme corseting means she cannot stomach normal-sized meals, and so must eat 10 tiny meals per day to sustain herself. She also suffers shortness of breath and has difficulty supporting herself without a corset. Despite all this, she remains determined to break the world record. In scenes reminiscent from the hit novel and movie Horns, a Chinese grandmother has grown devil-like horns from her head. Although it is unknown what the protrusion is on Mrs. Zhang's head, it resembles a cutaneous horn. This is a funnel-shaped growth, and although most are only a few millimeters in length, some can extend a number of inches from the skin. Mrs. Zhang's horn measures over 2.4 inches in length. Cutaneous horns are made up of compacted keratin, which is the same protein we have in our hair and nails, and forms horns, wool, and feathers in animals. Father of one, Romario dos Santos Alves, aged 25, has modelled himself on the Incredible Hulk, risking his life by injecting oil and alcohol into his arms. He used the potentially lethal cocktail to pump up his biceps to a whopping 25 inches, and he now faces a catalogue of serious health issues. The former bodyguard said using the synthetic filler, synthol, cost him his sanity and nearly his life as he tried to kill himself when his wife was 6 months pregnant. The filler began causing him constant pain, and he almost suffered kidney failure due to the toxins in the oil. Doctors advised that the only course of action would be to amputate one of his arms. Meet Eileen Brown from England. The 49-year-old has been dubbed the Bionic Woman after having all but 2 of her major joints replaced due to the ravages of rheumatoid arthritis. The only joints that remain her own are her left hip and left elbow. The high metal content in her body means that she can predict rainfall. It has also, on one occasion, caused her to get into a rather sticky situation at an airport, after finding herself surrounded by armed guards as she went through customs at a United States airport. That's all for tonight. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter and make sure you like, share and subscribe for more New Fusion action. If you would like to feature in our next video, be sure to check out patreon.com/newfusion. Support us now and reap some unique rewards. I've been LJ. Sleep tight.